Welcome back to the GSL Codes, the biggest, the bestest esports show of all time. And today is a very special day as we have the four best Starcraft 2 players currently in one group. Yeah. Only two will go out into the round of 8. The other two will be eliminated. As you can see, we've ordered some pizza here in the studio.
Look, if you aren't eating pizza right now, you better be eating nachos or something similar. Something delicious.
Something that's not really healthy but feels good to eat.
Yeah, you need comfort food.
Basically male comfort food.
Yes.
Nachos.
Exactly. Yeah, probably not a bowl of ice cream. I don't think you should be drinking that.
No. But, you know, it's nachos, pizza, maybe a nice beer. You know.
Yeah, I tell you.
This is a good day.
I'm drinking my cup of tea, watching these games, yelling about them because they are so good. INnoVation and Life playing next. This should be the best TVZ ever played.
Yeah.
And the best ZvT ever played, all at the same time. This might even be the best PvP you ever played. You know, this is that's how good this is. I'm like, no, they both played PvP in that game better than I've ever seen. This is the best Orc versus Human event of all time. Yeah. That's how good this is. This is the best Counter-Strike 1.6 5 vs 5 we're ever going to see.
Sub-Zero. Actually, I guess Scorpion Sub-Zero would be Flash and INnoVation.
Maybe, yeah.
This is really like...
Wait a minute. Something just hit me when you said that.
Yeah.
Can two Vipers abduct each other at the same time?
Oh, I don't know.
Would they just bump heads in the middle? It'd be like a Stooges thing.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right, our map is going to be Daybreak. The winner between INnoVation and Life will be that much closer to being crowned a champion in the most competitive esports show of all time, the GSL Kodes in Seoul, Korea. In the upper right, in the red, we have our Terran player already beating Flash. He's so close, but can he do it? He is.
STX Seoul INnoVation.
This kid is so sick. I'm serious. He's so ridiculously good.
He is.
It's like, what? The bottom left, crushing through parting, the best Protoss player to date. Can he do the same here with INnoVation? He is.
Started Life.
Some new great experimental shots here from Legend. Legend does a great job observing our games.
He is a great observer.
He's the best observer.
I've heard whispers that he's better than Heaven Dom.
I have heard that too.
I've heard the whispers.
They could, but we don't know for sure.
I think those are probably just
we gotta go ahead and ask Adabisi.
Yeah, is he gonna be the judge?
He will be the judge.
Actually, the greatest of all is me. Like, listen, you egomaniac, Adabisi.
Adabisi, you're out of control.
No. This has been just so fantastic so far. I'm actually really glad that we're gonna have a TVZ here, just so that maybe the first couple minutes aren't going to be so out of control that we have to freak out, because I'm freaking out. My poor voice, man. Still not recovered from
it. Well, no, you don't sound bad, but I know what you're talking about. Is somebody who, well, I don't really lose my voice anymore.
Yeah.
But, no, because I got, I got managed to get the control of that. But, man, I know that when it's like you go to an event and you're screaming so much.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, my God. It actually hurts to talk right now. This can't actually be healthy.
Yeah. We do have a command center first here from INnoVation against the hatchery first from Life. So everything very normal. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
No, we got pretty standard builds here. No, man, but today is an amazing day, man. Guys, tell your friends to tune in, because this is Sick City.
You can tune in and watch the Sick Subcommittee.
Sick Walt Disney.
And tune in with Sick Rapidity.
Yeah, man. Sick Liquidity.
And if you do tune in, you get Sick Serendipity.
Okay, you win. Okay, you win, Artosis.
Okay.
Well played, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I can't come up with anything after that.
That's the game under Serendipity, man.
Serendipity. Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
No, that's actually all the words that end in Y.
Yeah. All right. Well, as you can see, guys, they're both going for very econ-heavy builds, and since neither player is being the aggressor,
yeah,
there's really not going to be any action. That doesn't mean that there's not a lot going on for both players. They're both making units nonstop, cranking out, workers. They can't, if they miss a single beat, they miss a single worker, one depot's late, one overlord's late, you're going to be behind.
And, this is actually going to be kind of interesting. I'm just kind of stoked to see, is INnoVation going to go for, let's say, Hellion drops? Is he going to play very standard, just go into Hellions in a third command here? We'll see in a minute, but that's what I'm most interested about. Like, as we saw, Flash, he's so much all about Hellion drops that he chose the biggest map, which, theoretically speaking, for mech isn't really the best, but, it's good for drops, of course. Now, it seemed to me like INnoVation is playing a little bit more standard overall. So, yeah, he's throwing up that third command, so it looks like very standard play, and Life actually taking a relatively quick third. Very standard for him as well.
Now, this is a classic StarCraft 2 map. It will be retired soon.
That's right. In fact, the new ladder season just started.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Daybreak. I imagine this will be our last season of the GSL. I don't have any confirmation, but...
we'll see.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this map had a good run.
It has an ST award.
It does. It has an ST award, yes.
It does.
And then some of you guys are wondering, why do we rotate maps? Well, with new maps comes new strategies, new play styles.
Yeah, and
it's good for it's not just good TV. It's good for competition.
Well, the Overlord actually gets to see absolutely everything that's going on. A third command center, an upgrading tech lab on a barracks, and a reactor factory. That's all the information that Life needs right now to continue the game for the next few minutes. He is growing his own couple evolution chambers.
You call them growing?
Yeah, they are growing.
He's watering them
I started to say that. I'm like, oh, why did I say that? But I'm like, you know what? It actually fits because he's Zerg.
It's true.
Yeah, I was going to say going, but I went growing. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, it's fine.
It works.
From one caster to another, Artosis, I can totally understand how you might say something slightly wrong after 4 hours of unscripted television.
Yeah, it can happen.
It can happen.
Well, we do have a couple engineering bays being constructed.
So these guys are going hardcore upgrades.
Oh,
this is going to be Starship Troopers here, guys.
Yeah.
Like one of those big battles. It's going to be late in the game.
Well, one thing that I'm like so excited to see, right, is when we watch INnoVation play in Terran vs. Zerg, right, he does the most ridiculous drops, the most ridiculous mind control, just amazing play.
Yeah.
Now this is a macro situation against Life, the guy who pioneered how to stop Widowmine type play.
Yeah.
Who actually wins?
He makes Widowmines look like you're not supposed to use them against Zerg.
Yeah, he's that good against them. I have no idea who actually wins in this scenario.
Well, he's definitely boxed in these lanes.
Yeah, INnoVation doing a great job. Look at that, not losing anything yet, but some more lings coming up. INnoVation's like, no, I don't lose Hellions to lings. Hellions are the counter to lings.
Yeah, this section did. His lings did way less. Well, no, at the very end there he got
Life, so his lings actually do counter Hellions. Now,
look at the creep spread, by the way.
Yeah, it's already nice.
He's cranking that out.
We do have another 30 lings on the way as well for Life, so he might actually get in there and mix it up again at that third base.
Yeah.
The lings build rather quickly, and no more Hellions were built, so with just a group of Marines, the lings can get out there and maybe cause some additional damage. And that's why we don't see SCVs here in any great numbers yet.
I like the bunker placement there from INnoVation at the third base.
Well, after losing that many Hellions, he knows that this could be coming. He's no fool. He knows exactly what the mindset of Life is right now.
These Marines could be in trouble. Yeah, I was going to say he has to turn that around. He can't actually win that fight.
I have to say, man, like this has been a great game already, and I like the position for Life more.
Yeah, I got to agree.
And in fact,
thank God, by the way, INnoVation got that bunker up, or he would have had to run for it.
Look at this. He's getting pathogen glands. This is so interesting to me because pathogen glands for infestors. So Infestor Ling is going to do better against frontal pushes. But INnoVation is a dropper, man, and he's going for drops now.
He doesn't have the boost just yet. Now he has it.
And here we go. The link's coming up.
Actually, the angle might... Yeah, you know what? That angle is just good enough that this actually worked. I was holding my breath there.
And
just enough damage. That's fine.
Yeah, he killed a few units there, but enough Lings were killed.
Ideally, you want to get drones. The Zerglings are the most expendable thing in the entire game.
Yeah.
So.
Now we do have some Spine Crawlers and Spores going up for life. He realizes that INnoVation is a Terran that drops a lot.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to be very careful against that. Some static defense. It's definitely going to go a long way against it. So he's going to be ready for frontal attacks, man. But I am still scared about INnoVation maybe picking him apart with his awesome drops.
INnoVation realized, okay, I can't control his main. I can at least control the creep around the map. By the way, that's poorly placed. He needs to lower those depots there. At the third base, he actually is not mining efficiently at the bottom.
Oh, you're very right. That's true. His gas is not doing the best job. All right, the supply for these guys very similar. And, you know, we actually have 2-2 finishing up for life here. But he doesn't have a Baneling Nest done quite yet. And he doesn't have a Hive started. So I'm wondering what his next move is, because he's going to get behind on upgrades. INnoVation's going to finish 2-2 right after. Okay, there you go. There's the Hive. And there's the Spire.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if Life's going to be able to be stopped, man. He's looking so solid right now.
He certainly is. But INnoVation he's still fine right now. You know, he's up in supply by just a little bit. Nothing too bad has happened to him, really. There's not been that much damage either side.
All right, Spire's still not quite done yet. And looks like he will have to back off here. Uh-oh, some fungals!
Ooh, nice fungal going out. Another nice one as well. The Zergling's going forward a bit. Another fungal. Trying to bait him on.
Yeah. Nice, a drop over here. But the medevac is gone, so this will be cleaned up fairly easily.
No targeting on that mine.
I didn't even notice the Widow Mine there at first, yeah.
Yeah, he always does do that. But notice that we actually have these crawlers all over to try to stop this.
We got a drop coming in right now. But once again, Life's defenses are just too good.
You know, this is a big difference in the styles between INnoVation and Flash. INnoVation relies a little bit more on drops, and Life has identified that, and he is cutting it down while maintaining a very strong army against frontal ground pushes. So Life is just doing so well here.
Yeah.
INnoVation has to get something done soon.
Looks like he still wants to tear down. You can see, yeah, INnoVation wants to tear down that wall in the middle, because that way, oh, barely missed it.
Good usage there of Infestor Terrans.
Yep.
INnoVation, tear down this wall.
Now, if that wall is torn down, he has more areas he can attack. You're funny. Let's see here. So far, Life has had a little more than a scratch or two from INnoVation. Not the same kind of damage we saw INnoVation do to Flash here with these drops.
He does have Drilling Claws done, so you know we are going to see the Widow Mines going under so quickly. He's pushing forward, but it's hard against Infestors, man. Don't forget, Fungal does work on those Widow Mines, and here we go, running forward. A lot of Widow Mines going off.
Taking out all those Lings.
Life supply is suddenly far inferior, but just Marines going forward. This could be rough against Fungal and Lings.
And it looks like just barely he can hold this up, but reinforcements are in the mail.
And in fact, Life starting to push him back a bit, throwing down some Infested Terrans to try to take out the mines, and they're doing a very good job.
All right, he's not giving up, though. INnoVation, very tenacious, continuing to push forward here. Another drop over here, just now out of range of the Spine Crawler.
Now, we do actually have some Swarm Hosts coming out as well to help deal with this frontal push with mines. Very smart move indeed, but INnoVation is getting more and more damage. And look, this drop's still not being dealt with.
All right. We now have 2 Swarm Hosts out right now. What are your thoughts on the 2 Swarm Hosts?
I think it's brilliant because, right, he's shut down drops almost completely. Not completely, but almost. And now he's going to use just 2 Swarm Hosts. He doesn't even have to look at them. They're going to set off mines in the middle nonstop.
So smart. Now we have the transfer over here. Scanning, continuing to push forward right now.
And here we go, some more Lings coming in. Infested Terran eggs as well, runs the Lings in and runs them back so the eggs can take the shots.
The hatchery's getting low. INnoVation might be able to break through. Life can't afford to lose this hatchery.
He does have his Broodlords, but too late. And INnoVation takes it out. It's now 4 bases to 3 with INnoVation in the lead.
And it looks like he's slowly driving him back. He picks up now. Going where the Broodlords are not is the plan here for INnoVation, headed towards the main.
Now the Lings are coming up, some Corruptors as well. The Spore and Spines doing a great job here. And in fact, 1 medevac, 2 medevacs going down.
Another attack coming up here. He wants to deny this hatchery before it can finish.
A lot of Broodlords are on the way, and in fact, doing a pretty good job here with the Lings coming in. Oh, and they draw that Widowmine fire, so the Broodlords are safe. You know what? Right now, they are at the same supply, but with the base up, you'd think INnoVation's in the lead, but he has to deal with these Broodlords. Does he have what it takes?
There could be a counterattack here from the Zerg, pushing across that small bridge over to this location we have a shot of here.
11 Broodlords are out right now, Tasteless. 6 Infestors as well. We haven't seen an army composition like this since HOTS has been out. Life bringing it back. He's going to be attacking INnoVation now. Oh my God, that was big.
The entire area over there is a minefield. He needs to clean that up, but at the same time, he needs to get rid of this Terran base in the center right. Meanwhile, a drop to buy time. Will it be enough? I'm not entirely sure. The Lings are ready. Corruptors are going to corner this. If he loses this, it's a tremendous waste.
Yeah, that's right. That's 20 supply, but it is buying him time. He's making 6 Vikings at a time right now, and he needs those Vikings so badly.
He's going up now to the 3rd. We'll see how much damage he actually manages to do here.
Drop does go down. Doesn't look like much at all. It will be cleaned up, but again, that it was more important for that to actually just buy him some time to get a better army against the Broodlord composition out.
He didn't actually bro that Widowmine. That was a bit surprising.
I think he was totally focusing elsewhere. We do have 11 Broodlords, 12 Corruptors out, but we have 8 Vikings and 5 more being produced right now. So, you know, this is going to be a crazy Wings of Liberty-esque battle coming up.
It really is. It looks like INnoVation's opting to push. Both players maxed out. The Corruptor's not quite in position.
That's right, they do come forward and start to hit. We do have a couple Widowmines moving forward. They don't quite get burrowed in time because there are so many Broodlings out.
Life is pushing him back.
Broodlord's doing a great job right now. 2 more starports on the way. INnoVation is serious about this anti-air army. His Marines pushing forward right now, scanning, taking out the Swarmos, at least one of them.
He didn't get the second one, but he did kill off a lot of Corruptors there. More Vikings still being cranked out, 6 in the mail.
This is still neck and neck, but INnoVation actually being the first to take a 5th base as well, keeping his economical advantage, but Life, one of the only Zergs that truly can battle from behind economy-wise.
Unbelievable play so far. Don't forget, INnoVation is known for when he knows that he's just ahead enough, he'll pull every single worker and attack in here. We might be seeing that any moment if he wins just an amount of battles.
Well, here we go. These Vikings moving forward. Huge volume. It's a big fungal growth going down.
That's a game changer right there. Baneman's coming here now.
And oh my God, does he actually have enough anti-air though? That is the question. The Corruptors are almost gone here, but the Queens marching forward to pick off Vikings.
More Vikings still being cranked out here. Not a lot of anti-air. Supplies right now. Terran 159, Zerg 186.
All right. Another nice fungal growth going down. Life's so good with this new fungal growth, and in fact, taking out quite a few Vikings.
He's got to be careful about that Widowmine. Oh, goes for the Lings instead.
Oh, good thing there. Widowmines can be very good against clumped up Corruptors. That's like the Oompa Loompa name of the Corruptor right there, man. Crumplumpters. Well, we do have a little attack going up here towards the 5th base area of Life. He will hold it off for now. Another drop trying to come in, dodging all the spores and spines. A very nice drop location.
Now remember, the Broodlords are slow, so INnoVation can simply go where the Broodlords are not and do the damage he needs to do. A nice fungal there to catch them. Another drop headed towards the upper left side of the map, taking out the Queen. Now going for the spawning pool, anything, something to get INnoVation the slightest bit of a lead.
You know, every time Life starts to hold something correctly against INnoVation, he goes for something else. You hold my drops, frontal attack. You hold that, I go back to drops. And he's doing a great job with it. Going up here, hitting this 5th base area. Life
He's going to get the hive.
Oh,
if he gets the hive, he can start deconstructing the Zerg's tech, and he does.
Beautiful move, sniping that hive, the 5th base.
If he can then get the Spire next, it'll be huge. The upper left base is taken out. Vikings now deflecting this. INnoVation is everywhere.
He absolutely is. It looks like Life wanted to go for a counterattack, but INnoVation was there as well, waiting with his Vikings. He's doing a great job holding off everywhere, attacking everywhere at once as well. Another beautiful fungal growth going down. Looks like he will clean up these Vikings for now. But can Life push forward and do damage with this Broodlord army?
All Life can do now is try to hit this location. Did INnoVation spread himself too thin? We're gonna find out now.
And look at that beautiful spread going down. All the Whittle Mines hitting those Corruptors. Beautiful Whittle Mine connections. The Broodlords being whittled down. Very few actually left here.
Has INnoVation done it? Still driving back, taking out all the Corruptors. More Vikings will be able to take out these Broodlords. I think the Infestor's energy is just too low.
And it looks like the Broodlords being whittled down. Still Life down to 130 supply. INnoVation up at 155 and still mining from all his bases. Very little left for Life to do.
Stimming and continuing to run forward, eating through the Broodlings when Bailey comes in here to try to thin that out.
Just morphing all the Hurt Corruptors immediately into Broodlords, targeted down there. Very well done.
Man.
Oh, God, those mines. Absolutely
That's
crucial
going to make
mines.
reinforcements almost impossible. There is another drop, by the way, in the center over here, yes.
You can see Life is barely mining at this point. His income has slowed to a crawl.
He doesn't have a spawning pool, and that's it. GG. INnoVation now takes out Life. But it's not over yet. It is a best of 3.
And it is getting more and more packed in here.
How do you stop this guy?
You don't, Tasteless. What? Obviously.
Look at that. He actually was everywhere at once.
He was everywhere at once.
He was everywhere at once.
INnoVation knows exactly when to shift gears every single time so quickly. And the thing is, Life played a brilliant game.
Oh, yeah.
But Life, the way that he got into that late game and with an army that could hold off that frontal push, that just set up the perfect spot for INnoVation to start dropping again. Wow, what an insane game.
Unbelievable. What does Life do now? What map does he pick? I assume it's going to be Whirlwind. Is that going to be enough to take on INnoVation?
I tell you what, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that anyone can stop this guy. He's just too good.
I think you're right. I mean, I'm not going to lie, man. INnoVation was playing well at the start, but Life seemed to be a little bit ahead. You agreed with me, too. We both said, well,
yeah, he had a better start,
I thought. He's got a little bit of a lead here. And as time passes, I am watching INnoVation attack everywhere. He's not even attacking with that much. He's just hitting so many locations.
That's true.
The moment that he identifies, okay, my opponent wants Broodlords, well, guess what? I'm not even going to deal with the Broodlords. I'm going to attack everywhere that they're not. You'll never catch up.
So true.
By then, I've got not just a 4th, I've got a 5th. You can't stop me. I'm too fast. I'm everywhere. I'm
and, you know, to get into that spot where he could actually pull that off, I think a big part was the frontal push actually killing the 4th base. And you're right, he didn't have that many units there, which made the funk growth from the Infestors a little bit less strong.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't able to really utilize them too greatly. INnoVation just whittled the Lings down, whittled them down, and then bam, suddenly, you know, there's just Infestors left and a few Lings.
Yeah.
And the medevac count plus some Marines are going to whittle through that as well. So just fantastic play, man. What does Life do next? He chooses Whirlwind. You were right.
Well, Whirlwind is going to be our map. Now, here's another question. What does INnoVation do? Because if INnoVation loses this, that's actually still okay for INnoVation. INnoVation then picks the next map.
That's true. Yeah, he does.
Does he cheese?
On Whirlwind? I don't know. Does he need to cheese is the better question.
That's a much better question. Remember, guys, Whirlwind is the map that Terrans and Protosses hate to play Zergs against because it's so big. Zerg can acquire expansions easily. So let's see what INnoVation's got.
The more expansions you get, the more he can draw.
All right, get ready. As we go on to the game number 2 here with INnoVation and Life here at the best esports show of all time, the GSL Korea.